girl, hey, you know I'm always in search of a good piece. But what I've found to be more difficult as I've gotten older is that I want something that's trendy, yet elevated, elegant, and sophisticated. And Stylewe has a lot of those items available. My 27-year-old daughter was on here also, so don't get it twisted. It's not just for those of us who are more mature. If you want a discount, use my code DDHB20 for 20% off, and I'll leave the links in the bio in the description box for this video. They're easy to find. They're on every platform you can think of, from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok. It's easy to maneuver. They have great prices and even greater quality. I was extremely impressed with the items that were sent to me. And you know, I'm not saying that lightly because we all know I love my pieces. But again, if you need a great discount, make sure you hit the link, hit DDHB20 for a 20% off discount. And don't say I never do anything for you, girl. Happy shopping. Bye. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Winnie, aka Dark Diva's House of Beauty. So glad that you guys are tuning back in. And if this is your first time, please make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button for all things that are fashion, beauty, travel, lifestyle. We do it all here for the mature girlies, okay? Anyway, hey girl, I know it's been a second, but I have a pretty exciting video today for you guys. I am doing a collaboration with a company called Stylewe. Okay, so if you guys don't know what Stylewe is, you can find them on all of the platforms that you guys follow: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of those kind of platforms. Here's a little card like emblem of what it kind of looks like, okay? And Stylewe, thank you so much for sponsoring this video and collaborating. They were kind enough to send me over some products for review. And let me tell you, girl, I'm pretty impressed so far with what I've seen. So I am pretty sure they're going to be on my roster of people that I order from. So I thought I would share it with you guys. So if you're interested in looking at some wonderful, elegant, elevated, stylish fashion that's trendy, but still timeless at the same time for the girlies, stay tuned. Okay, girl, so let's start with the packaging. I want to say I got everything shipped around June the 10th, and it arrived approximately, I think it was on June the 28th. So it took a little bit of time to get here. So if this is something that you want to order, I'm hoping you guys will love it as much as I do. Just plan ahead. Make sure you go in. Unless something is pre-ordered, it should get to you in that couple of weeks time frame, okay? So this is how the packaging came. I haven't opened everything because I'm doing that organically with you guys. I only opened one piece. This is one of my favorite pieces that I have on, which you guys will see and we'll talk about later. So this is what the bag and the packaging look like. Nothing too fancy, kind of long, along the lines of the other brands that you guys get. What I really love is everything comes in these little sheath vinyl cloths that zip and open close, so you know you guys can reuse those if you need to. And their name is right here on the front, Stylewe. Pretty simplistic, okay? So like I said, I ordered 6 things from them, and I'm just going to go from what are my favorites on down. Again, thank you so much, guys, for sending this over. So let's get into it. Okay, so I picked the pieces that were the favorite for me. I picked out 6 pieces, and I went from casual to a little bit more elevated because that kind of fits what my lifestyle is, okay? So I picked some things that I thought would be great for brunch as well as for dinner dates, after hours events, and even if you were going to something a little fancier, such as maybe someone's baby shower or even a wedding. And you know how I like to be able to dress things up and dress them down, okay? So I'm gonna look at these pieces. I'm gonna have everything linked for you guys below. Please make sure you use the links, and then you can use the discount code DDHB20. Again, that's DDHB20, and you'll be able to get 20% off your order, girl. All right, so make sure you use those codes and these links if you like, which I'm sure you will, the things we're going to be talking about today. All right. All right, so the first item that I picked was the Relaxed Fit Cargo Denim Short. And I loved how this was styled on the website. I'm really big on kind of having that, I don't know, I'm kind of into my boho chic era, and this kind of spoke to me with that. I also like the fact that the denim shorts fit nicely and they still showed my curves, but I still had a little bit of a loose fit. That's the look that I was going for, okay? So here are the shorts, and of course you guys are going to see it here on the screen. They were the light colored. They have the elastic band in the back for a little bit of extra room, so you can wear it with or without a belt. I loved the big pockets on the side, and then you have the 2 pockets in front. That is always a hit for me. You guys know I love stuff like that. We love our pockets over here, okay? Wow. And then to pair these, hopefully I can find the right package here. I went off of what I saw on the website because I thought this was a perfect collaboration. And it was called, or it is called, the Casual Sheer Flowy Spaghetti Strap Camisole. And I loved how this looked. I like to have a little bit of tomboy mixed with a little bit of feminine. And it's absolutely beautiful. So you guys can see it's more of a neutral base color. And it's going to be hard to tell what it looks like online, but you have the 2 straps here. It's a halter low cut. It drapes and has the fitting in the back. And like I said, I'll be inserting, as you guys can see, the pictures here. I how this looked. I absolutely love it. It just gave feminine chic to it, elegant, elevated style, and still trendy at the same time without being too popish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can switch these pieces out. You know how I am about interchangeable pieces. So I loved these two together because I felt like I could wear both of these pieces individually with something else and still get the look that I'm going for. Okay? So let's move on to the next piece. Okay, girls, so the next piece that I picked was called the Linen Blend Vacation Plain Irregular Craftsmanship Off the Shoulder Blouse. I am into my off the shoulder, one shoulder sexy girl era. I just think that is so feminine. And this is a prime example, another interchangeable piece. So as you can see, we can wear this with the denim short as well. You can also pair it with a nice pair of linen pants if you have a nice pair of linen pants. And this is kind of off-white. Material feels really good. Actually, one thing I love about linen is so light. So you don't feel like, you know, you're covered, but it doesn't feel extremely heavy. Very well made. I'm looking at the detail. I really like it. So this is definitely going with me on vacation. These are going to be some of those tour pieces. Again, you're thinking elevated, trendy, but still being elegant because, you know, we're not little girls anymore. And we want to make sure, you know, we have the fit. This is giving the rich auntie vibes, right? Okay. All right, moving on. Okay, next, these two pieces, even though they were sent to me separately, I had to purchase them together when I saw them on the website. One is called the Casual Off the Shoulder Halter Loose Linen Blouse, and the other one was the Loose Casual Plain Linen Pant. So here's a look at the pants. Very cute. Again, love the stretch. Very well made. There's liner inside. And of course, pockets. You all know I am big on pockets. So I love this. And I think I could do this also with a cute little tennis shoe as well as a mule heel. You guys know I'm into my mule heel era. And then here is the top. Girl, how cute is that? Look at that. So I love the bottom. You have the elastic on the bottom. But the detail, girl, what got me was the buttons down the side. And then, girl, check out the neckline. How cute is that? With the shoulder out. Baby, this is giving rich auntie vibes. I'm loving this. Oh my goodness. This is definitely going with me for vacation. This is amazing. And again, being able to wear it to multiple places. So, you know, it's just giving power brunch with the girlies and even date night with the hubby. So absolutely love that one. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. All right, girls. So last but not least, what I'm wearing right now, this, when I tell you I put it on and it felt amazing, it was the first thing that I actually took out of the packaging even before I was starting to do the collab, guys, when I got the packaging, because I love a good maxi dress. And this one is called a vacation random print spaghetti maxi dress. And obviously, as you can see in the video, it's long. It goes all the way down to the ankles. Extremely stretchy, which I love. There's a lot of stretch in this. So you can wear it with nothing underneath, or you can wear your shapewear and still be comfortable. It has a really good satin feel to it. I love the split in the back and the spaghetti straps. Obviously, they're on it. It's not too low cut, but enough to be really flirty. Absolutely loving this piece. My husband liked this one too. This was one of his favorite ones. And again, you can do a slide, you can do a mule. And if you want to just keep it casual and maybe even do an off-white, like little flat sneaker to keep it more casual and throw you on a hat. There's so many variations of things you can do with this. So I'm really, really loving it. So thank you, Stylewe. Very, very, very impressed. Okay, girls. So those are the pieces that we got. All links will be below. Again, just if you are wanting to get any of these pieces, which I highly recommend, go ahead and click the links below. Everything will be listed for you right there, and make sure you put in the discount code of DDHB20, and that will give you the discount to said items. All of the items, like I said, came within about 2 weeks shipping time. Unless it's pre-ordered, then it's going to take a longer period of time, which is like with any other store or boutique that you're going to order from. Make sure that you know it's not a pre-order and an actual something that you want to get in real time. Also, if you have any questions about maybe what size to pick, just as a rule of thumb for me, especially if it's the first time, and this was my first time ordering anything off of their website, I usually try to size up just in case. I would much rather take something in than it be too small. Now you can return it. There aren't any exchanges right now. You can actually return it. I was looking on the website, and let me look at that so I can tell you guys exactly what to do with that. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, so I found the return policy. So as far as the return policy is concerned, all of the purchases except for swimwear, underwear, panties, bags, and accessories can be returned within 30 days of the delivery date. So just remember, it's 30 days of the delivery date for you to be able to return the product. You are going to be responsible for returning the shipping costs. So you're going to have to pay the shipping. So just make sure to avoid that. Just take my advice and just do a size up. I always like to do that. I got my clothes for reference. I'm 5'4" at 197 at this time. And I got my clothes in an extra large. That just seems to fit well for me. Usually I can get away with a large, but of course I didn't know. Of course, that all depends again if an item has stretch or not, if there's elastic in it or not. So keep those things in mind as well when you are ordering, okay? Exchange is not available at this time, but you can do returns, okay? And then of course they have a link for more detailed information on their site. It's pretty easy to find. Again, I'm gonna put it up on the screen and I'll have the links below. Hope you guys enjoyed this again. Thanks to Stylewe for sponsoring this video, and I will check you guys out next time. Until then, don't forget to KICS, keep it cute, sis. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you guys comment. I love when you guys comment and give good feedback. All right? Bye.